You found the answer, tell me.
C.
You think it's letter C? No. Try again. Let's follow the rules over. Here, if you look at C, we'll find single dash. And the sentence from the beginning to the end, single dash. Single dash, it must be complete before. So this part is not complete. It's a fragment. Why? There is subject only. There is no verb. As you know, we delete the phrases. So I delete the preposition phrase. So I will find subject only. So it's a fragment. But before single dash or before calling, it must be complete. Before semicolon, it must be complete. I told you, single dash or calling, we can have complete sentence after or incomplete, but semicolon, it must be complete. Now check the rules. Before it's not complete, so C and D are wrong. Now you must check, do we need comma or no? That's the point. Do we need a comma? If you found it here, you will find this is a subject and this is a verb. So you should not separate the subject from the verb without reading. So this structure is wrong. So here we don't need the comma, so B is wrong. So it's a letter A. Got that?
Correct.
If you would like to check, this is comma. It's for the two adjectives, dark and Gothic stories. It's not non-essential. So don't think it is a non-essential between two commas because this is a verb. How can I make the verb non-essential? So this is comma called in English unnecessary. So this is structure and your test wrong. Number 2.
Okay, number 2. Letter B.
I think it's letter B. Do you have any reason?
Reason because it doesn't need anything after it. It's a complete sentence without it.
Remember, Omar, we always follow the rules. Why we did the check semicolon? Semicolon before and after it must be complete.
Mm,
You said it's a B. You have here complete.
yes.
All right, but before we have complete sentence again. How did you know? Check the structure. Submission, subject, comma, relative clause as non-essential information, clause, and then we have verb. So, and then complement. To the end, it's a sentence. So you have two complete sentences. So complete sentence, full stop, complete sentence, full stop, correct. Semicolon between them, correct. Calling between them, correct. Single dash, correct. Comma fanboys, correct. Subordinating conjunction, correct.
Mm, okay.
So
C.
now check. So it's a C. Before complete,
Yes.
complete. Fanboys, you need comma. Run on, wrong. Comma splice, comma only wrong. So it's letter C. Right?
Mm, right.
Now, your turn.
Letter A.
So it's letter A, correct? Because that here used as relative clause. That is right. So this means we have subject, we have clause, and then we have verb. So the subject must be radiation. Remember something, when you use that as a relative clause, it's not all the time to be the word before that. It must be a word before the information before that. Could be that, could be radiation, could be anything. But before that,
Mm.
that is right. And don't follow the rules like plural, 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 three plural wrong, three singular wrong. This is common hacks. But if the sentence is difficult, follow the hacks. No way. Come on.
Okay. Letter C.
So why you are hesitating, Omar? Follow the rules. Title name, wrong. Title name, no any punctuation between them. Rules. Name, title, you can use two commas. Here we have title, name. So we don't need, so B is wrong. Right? Follow the rules again. Follow the rules. Before calling, it must be sentence. Check. From the beginning to the end. Always Omar follows the rules. Follow the rules.
Okay.
This part, sentence or fragment?
The highlighted part.
Yes. Or that is information before calling.
Mm. Yes.
Is it sentence or fragment? We follow the rules. To know is it sentence or fragment, you must find the subject and verb and complete meaning to be said.
Mm.
So to find the subject and verb, as I told you, we delete all the phrases, we delete all the non-essential, we delete all the relative clauses. If you check a recent study tracked, so tracked is the verb of the study.
Mm.
Now here we need to check,
Yes.
is this a study tracked? Yes. And we have full stop
Mm.
it. Yes. Now we are going to start
Yes.
a new sentence. You are going to
So
start.
it can be.
No, Omar, I'm just check the rules. Is before full stop complete? Yes, we have a study track.
Yes. We have complete.
So complete. Now you are going to start the new sentence again.
Mm.
So this part only complete sentence because this is different sentence. This part not sentence. So calling is wrong. Here we have the title name wrong, of course. Now we have comma. Look, this is the subject of the verb. Why? Because who found that when? The etymologist. So that means this is a subject and then comma and then verb and then complement. Common mistake wrong. Omar is telling
Mm.
me or watching a film or what are you?
Really?
There is some sound around you. If there is one studying
No,
girl,
it's a prayer.
okay, no problem. It's not muted. Now,
Mm.
now we found the C is correct. Don't separate the subject from the verb by comma. Common mistake. The next one, come on.
Okay. Mm. This letter D.
So letter D is correct. Remember the rule? A positive information for any phrase, a positive phrase, comma, subject, verb, comma. It's a modifier. Find the subject, you will find we are talking about commercial practice. What is could be cheap or versatile. So letter D correct. Of course, here we have calling. Don't worry. After calling, we can have complete sentence, no problem. And explanation, but the problem at the beginning. So I'm just remind you of the modifier. A positive phrase, comma, subject, verb, complement, correct. Come on.
Mm. Letter D.
Here letter D for modifier, correct.
Mm.
Here after
Letter A.
letter A, Omar, it is correct.
Okay. Is it letter D?
So letter D, it is correct. But we need to know why C is wrong.
Mm.
We have a common hack, but don't follow it. That full stop equals semicolon. Yes, but equals in grammar, construction, complete sentence before and after. But difference in meaning, semicolon information after should be closely related to the preface. But full stop, no. So don't follow the acts like full stop, here semicolon if it's in the same, so delete both of them without reading. And then check B or C, check. So the problem is, why do we need comma here? We need a reason. Simply, complete sentence, comma, a positive phrase. A positive means additional information to describe something before. If you found
Mm.
among them, you will describe the writers. Is before complete sentence? Yes, this is a subject. This is a verb. Look, I delete phrases. I delete the relative clauses. See, you will find that poems have earned the Swedish ode. So subject, verb, object, as you know. And then complements to complete the meaning. Now you proved that A and C wrong because the following is fragment. Following is fragment. So follow the rules. I need reason over. Come on.
The letter B.
Letter B, no, my friend. Because here we have a positive information, we have comma. You need second comma. But the comma after the term. So it's a letter D. And
Okay.
to describe what means isotope. That's right.
Okay. Mm. Letter A.
So letter A, correct.
Mm. Letter D.
Letter D for past, it is correct.
Is it letter D?
Letter D, if D correct, B correct.
Oh, because they're the same. Oh.
It follows the rules. If you found subordinated conjunction at the beginning, subordinated conjunction, you need two clauses or two sentences after, joined by comma. This comma is necessary,
Yes.
but you must check is the comma in correct place. So one subject requires verb, and then Arabic, and then Arabic respiration R. So it's a correct subject and verb. So the comma in the correct place, so it's a letter C. That's why. Let me remind you of something. This is this expression. Look, single dash.
Mm.
Before single dash, we have complete sentence. Yes, it is. Look. After it, we can use transition words. Remember, before you start your sentence, transition
Yes.
words followed by comma and then complete sentence. No problem. This is sentence explain something mentioned before. So this is structure correct. Don't be surprised. All right.
Mm.
Don't follow the hacks that the word that is not preceded by any punctuation. Wrong. Can be preceded by any quotation like that. Depends on the style of writer. So be careful. So this is structure correct. Just a hint.
Mm. So is it letter D?
For the preface question,
No, this one.
Omar, check that you are in the same question.
Yes, it's in the same question, letter D.
Letter D, no. Follow the rule.
Mm.
Follow the rules.
What does it mean? So letter B.
So letter B is correct, but we need to know why. Why assembly?
No,
Because
but
it's before complete. I like you to
yes.
memorize the structure. The structure of the first one, infinitive phrase. Infinitive phrase, comma, subject, verb, complement, complete sentence, I mean. Complete sentence. Correct. To serve. Who is going to serve? Look, librarian. Offered. Is it sentence or not? It's a sentence, but simple sentence. But no problem. It can be any sentence. Any sentence. Okay? When you read Omar to the end, you will find the semicolon end. So it's list by using semicolon. Look, it comes in the test. Now check after, and we have past participle. And here past participle, the semicolon must be here. The semicolon must be before. Look at the end. No semicolon, semicolon, no semicolon, no semicolon. So it's a list using by semicolon. As I told you, semicolon can be used as a list if we have commas between the semicolon. Right? Already have comma here? Comma there?
Mm. Yes.
That's fine.
Okay. Mm. Letter C.
Let's
Mm.
at why you are hesitant. Let's follow the rules. Is it seen? Follow the rules. Subject, comma, information as a positive information, verb. This is comma, it's necessary for non-essential. How can you know? This information describes the subject before, 40 senses and mechanism by, and then verb. It checks the agreement and the meaning. 40 senses is fueled in part by, yes, singular, so we need comma before the verb, the comma after. So letter C. We follow the rules. If you wanted to follow the rules of single dash, okay, check. Is before single dash sentence or fragment? Take the information and check here. You will find it fragment. Why? Because it lacks a verb. This is a positive information. We delete it, so we will find subject only. So this information lacks verb, so it's a fragment. Before single dash, it must be complete sentence. Whatever the sentence is, simple, complex, compound, or complex compound. Follow the rules, or you will lose marks. Come on.
Mm. Letter D.
Letter D is correct, yes. We have
Mm.
to complete sentences. Can you tell me the subject of the first sentence?
The subject in the first sentence.
Mhm.
Okay. Mid. Hmm?
No, we follow the rules. On subject and verb order, must delete phrases, delete the relative clauses, delete non-essential. Past participle phrase, and then I delete the adjectives and the non-essential information between parentheses.
Five.
And your
Okay.
subject must be noun or pronoun, so it's a fibers, subject or verb. So it's a sentence. The second one, manufacture, subject. I delete the phrases. I found the verb. I delete the relative clauses. So manufacture requires toxic chemical solvents. Subject, verb, and then complement. So it's two complete clauses or two complete sentences. Remember again and again and again, we mean by sentence any type of sentence. So you can find before fanboy is simple, but after complex, maybe. So be careful. Next one.
Hmm. One. Is it letter D?
It's a letter D. So where is the subject of the perfect sentence?
No. The subject is Rudolph. 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 Rudolph.
This one is so correct. The second one.
Okay. Hmm. The second one.
Remember the personal pronouns. Personal pronoun is
B.
subject pronouns. Subjective pronouns I, he, she, it. All of them always subject. Always?
Always.
Yes.
I thought it was time. Hmm. Okay. Hmm. Letter A. Hmm?
Letter A, sure.
Yes.
So letter A correct for modifier.
Okay.
Modifier, no, past participle phrase here.
Hmm. Hmm. Letter B.
Letter D or B.
Yes, letter B.
So B is correct. Come on.
Letter D.
It's correct, Omar here. This is subject is gerund. So gerund
Hmm?
always singular.
Okay. Letter A.
Only it's a letter A correct. Why?
Letter A. Because it's a correct verb for the subject embryos inside the.
So you need verb. All of these phrases. So if you need verb, it's the phrases. Infinitive phrase. Here we call it absolute phrase. Present participle phrase. We need verb, not phrase. That is correct.
Mhm. Okay.